It's not looking good. After a horribly failed terror mission, which only Doomfish, actually only Rambo Fish got out. Doomfish was just chilling. But no, he and Sergeant Krabs are kind of mad, and they're gonna make Rambo Fish do everything with a lot of fresh shrimp. Yes, I'm already up to 43 in fresh shrimp. It gets worse. All the alien activity right now is in the Pacific right now. And my base, of course, being in the South Atlantic, can't exactly intercept very well. Can't even get there. But fortunately, my wide array is complete, and I at least can get most of them in the Atlantic. Hopefully they pass by. Pass by and get shot. Is it fly-through shooting? Not to be confused with the drive-through shooting. Please don't shoot anybody in drive-through. Far more importantly, I asked you in the last video where to put a base. I'll do that next month when I actually have the funds. XCOM does not have sufficient funds. It usually requires somewhere between 1 and 2.5 million to build a new base. I'll give you 4 examples here. If I decide to build one up here in North America, you can't do on base, by the way. In North Pacific, expensive. In South Pacific, less expensive. They lowered the price of the base a little bit from the previous game. Pretty cheap in the Indian Ocean. They actually charge you more in the Antarctic? That's absurd. So is the Mediterranean. Because after all, you got a bunch of swimmers in the Mediterranean. That's what you got. But you have a basic idea of how much it's going to cost for a base. And I actually could afford one right now. But I haven't got any requests so far, seeing it was only a previous video, and I've only posted up to video number 8 by the time I'm recording this. I know, I've been slacking. Oh, hello. I decided to do a little patrolling with the Triton, since it has more fuel, although it's slow. And I've seemed to have found a sub. Unfortunately, there's no weapons on the Triton, and a Barracuda's never going to reach it. So maybe we can at least follow them. And hopefully they'll land. And I'll be able to infiltrate their sub. And probably get brutally murdered in the meantime. But at least I get to know what they do. Also, it took me a long time to find something. I just want to know what they are doing. In the general vicinity, I can send more patrols out there. And maybe discover something. But no, when I run out of fuel, I run out of fuel. And I have a feeling my budget is going to look very bad for the next month. The month of March. Beware the Ides. Also, fortunately fuel does not cost you anything. Barracuda typically takes about 4 to 8 game hours to refill. Triton can take up to 12. And surprisingly, nobody's defected on us. But everybody's unhappy with us, even though we got a SOS rating. Oh wait, that's a negative 505. Alas. Nothing doing, nothing done. And those horrible red numbers have reduced our funding. But at last we got another 3 million to spend here. Perfect enough for making another base. With a few barracudas and some basic supplies. So decide on a place. For a third base. Yeah, I think I'm going to need at least 3 bases for this one. I know, last playthrough of the original game, I only did 2 bases. Or might even need 4. But for right now, hopefully the aliens will pick out another place to mess around. And hopefully it'll be nearby. And I'll take a look at my graphs once again. And see, they're already getting a little active. But where are they getting active? The Indian Ocean. Perhaps we should build a base in India. Indian Ocean being right about here. But I'll leave that for you to decide.